In the gravity process, we say that knowledge can turn into skill. In fact, the correct knowledge can maximize any skill that we have. And if something isn't skillful, it means that we lack knowledge. So, in the gravity process, and my job as a professional instructor is to give you the correct amount of knowledge so that it turns into skill and maximizes skill. Well, when we talk about gravity zone number 4, logic versus emotion, this is a closest relative that we can think of in the gravity dials. I mean, it's one that we can take personally, and it's one that we have many personal examples of. Think about this. Have you ever tried to do something brand new and nobody gave you all of the instructions that you needed to be able to do the job? Well, that's knowledge and skill. If you didn't have all the knowledge, you wouldn't be able to act skillful in this area, and maybe you didn't. I can think of personally many examples of this. And what happens? Our emotions go bananas. In fact, we get frustrated. We get filled up with these negative emotions because it's frustrating. If we don't have the knowledge, we can't act skillful. If we can't act skillful, emotions go through the roof. So, if we had the knowledge, and in this case we're talking about the logic, that means the emotions would be low, because if we had all the information to complete the job successfully and to feel confident, we would do that. But we don't. A good example that comes to mind is building IKEA furniture. Everybody that's bought something from IKEA now all of a sudden has to be a carpenter and put all these things together. Well, if you're not used to following these instructions, it can get frustrating, right? And as soon as you either skip a step or get the information, if you skip a step, your emotions go crazy because things don't make sense. And once you go back and you figure out the step, okay, there it is. And your emotions go right back down because logic took the place of emotion. And emotion exists in the absence of logic. We also use this example. If you have a hole in your wall, how do you repair it? You don't repair it with wall. You repair it with putty. And putty is like emotion. It kind of takes the place of where things are missing. Where there's missing logic, emotion fills in that place. And oftentimes, emotion doesn't look like logic at all. It looks like frustration. And once we have that knowledge, those emotions get cooled down. So, that is the gravity dial of logic versus emotion. And when it comes to logic, what's the most logical thing? Getting the green sheet to turn over those puzzle pieces, providing solutions that are on the money, and confirming that those solutions are on the money. So there's nothing more logical than using the gravity process. You won't be sharking customers and getting their emotions up high. Why? Because there's no logic to that. There's no logic to pressure. Remember, pressure exists in the absence of relevance. So when it comes to emotion, we need to give logic to our customers, turn over the puzzle pieces of the green sheet, activate the 5 most powerful words in our solutions, and also in confirming and getting commitment before numbers. This way, you'll have the most logic as ingredients and eliminate emotional responses from your customer. Sharky responses from salespeople get customers' emotions going. Why? Because logic is not present in pressure. So, master gravity dial number 4, logic versus emotion. Start diving into that green sheet so you can activate the 5 most powerful words, turn over the puzzle pieces, present solutions on the money so that you can eliminate that emotion and be on the money with your solution so you can help more people buy.